Friends, graduates, esteemed faculty, I see many bright faces before me, faces brimming with ambition, with dreams. You stand at the precipice of a new chapter, a chapter ripe with possibilities. Today, we celebrate not just your academic achievements, but your potential, your capacity for greatness.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Another commencement speech, another dose of platitudes about chasing dreams and changing the world. Fear not. I'm not here to offer tired cliches or predictable advice. Instead, I want to share a few unconventional, perhaps even humorous prescriptions for misery. Why misery, you ask? Because by understanding the common behaviors that lead to unhappiness, we can better chart a course toward fulfillment and success. Consider this a roadmap, albeit a slightly unorthodox one, to help you navigate the treacherous terrain of life and emerge not just unscathed, but thriving. Let's begin with a simple truth. Misery loves company. It thrives on negativity, on the tendency to dwell on slights, to nurture grudges like precious heirlooms. Want to guarantee yourself a lifetime membership in the Misery Club? Indulge in the intoxicating elixir of resentment. Let envy be your constant companion, whispering poisonous doubts in your ear. Refuse to learn from your mistakes, clinging instead to the comforting illusion of your own infallibility. Sound tempting? Of course not. Yet, we humans are often drawn to these self-destructive behaviors with the irresistible allure of moths to a flame. But fear not, for within this exploration of misery lies the key to its avoidance.
Oh, that's painfully true.
Resentment, that bitter, intoxicating brew we so readily serve ourselves and those around us. It's a dish best served cold, preferably while replaying past injustices ad nauseum in the theatre of our minds. Remember that colleague who received the promotion you coveted? That friend who always seems to effortlessly navigate life's challenges while you stumble through a minefield of obstacles. Focus on their triumphs, their perceived advantages. Let their successes fuel your own feelings of inadequacy. By fixating on the perceived injustices of the world, you ensure that your own potential remains forever untapped, your energy dissipated in a futile attempt to keep score. Remember, resentment is a heavy burden to bear. It weighs you down, preventing you from rising to the heights you are capable of achieving. In today's world of instant gratification and social media-fueled comparisons, it's easy to fall prey to the seductive whisper of entitlement. We start to believe that the world owes us something, that success and happiness are our birthright, delivered promptly with minimal effort. This sense of entitlement, however, is a dangerous illusion. It breeds a sense of complacency, a reluctance to put in the hard work and dedication required for true achievement. Why strive for greatness when you believe it's already yours by right?
Indeed, the notion of entitlement has shifted dramatically over the decades. Remember, the world doesn't owe you anything. It rewards those who are willing to roll up their sleeves, to embrace challenges, and to persevere even in the face of adversity.
Now let's talk about reliability, or rather, the art of cultivating its absence. Want to sabotage your relationships, professional and personal alike? Be unreliable. Show up late if you show up at all. Make promises you have no intention of keeping. Treat deadlines as mere suggestions, flexible and open to interpretation.
Laughs. By mastering the art of unreliability, you'll quickly earn a reputation as someone who cannot be trusted, someone whose word holds no weight.
People will learn to rely on others to seek out those who demonstrate consistency and follow through. Remember, reliability is not a glamorous trait, but it is an essential one. It forms the bedrock of trust, and trust is the foundation upon which all meaningful relationships are built. Life is a challenging endeavor, filled with unexpected twists and turns. It's easy to feel overwhelmed at times, to succumb to the seductive embrace of learned helplessness. Convince yourself that you have no control over your circumstances, that your efforts are futile. Embrace the victim mentality, blaming external factors for your misfortunes. This learned helplessness, however, is a self-imposed prison. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of inaction and despair, preventing you from tapping into your own resilience and resourcefulness. Remember, you are not a passive bystander in your own life. You have the power to influence your circumstances, to overcome obstacles, and to create a better future for yourself. In our quest to avoid the sting of criticism, we often develop an aversion to feedback, particularly the constructive kind. We surround ourselves with yes men, individuals who tell us what we want to hear, who reinforce our existing beliefs, no matter how flawed they may be.
But feedback, even when it's difficult to hear, is invaluable.
It provides us with a mirror, reflecting back our blind spots, our areas for improvement. By ignoring feedback, we deny ourselves the opportunity for growth and self-improvement. We remain stagnant, clinging to outdated beliefs and behaviors that no longer serve us. Envy and jealousy are like ravenous beasts, constantly gnawing at our insides, whispering insidious doubts and comparisons. We obsess over the possessions of others, their achievements, their seemingly perfect lives. Social media, with its carefully curated highlight reels, only exacerbates these feelings of inadequacy. We compare our own behind-the-scenes struggles to the meticulously crafted facades of others, fueling a vicious cycle of envy and discontent. Remember, envy is a thief of joy. It blinds us to the blessings in our own lives, focusing our attention on the perceived greener grass on the other side. So, how do we break free from these self-imposed traps of misery? How do we cultivate a mindset that fosters happiness, resilience, and lasting fulfillment? The answer, as with most things in life, lies in embracing the opposite of these destructive behaviors. Instead of resentment, cultivate gratitude. Focus on the good in your life, the things you are thankful for. Trade entitlement for a strong work ethic. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, understanding that true success is earned, not given.
Reflecting on these words, I realize the importance of shifting my perspective and the power of positive thinking in shaping my future.
Take radical responsibility for your actions and their consequences. Don't shy away from your mistakes, but view them as valuable learning opportunities. Instead of seeking external validation, cultivate a strong sense of self-worth. Define your own measures of success, ones that are not dependent on the opinions or achievements of others. Remember, happiness is an inside job. It stems from within, from a deep sense of self-acceptance, purpose, and gratitude. Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be ups and downs, moments of triumph, and times of adversity. Your ability to navigate these challenges, to emerge stronger and wiser, will determine your ultimate success and happiness. Embrace the long game of growth, be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress no matter how small. In closing, I leave you with this. You have a choice. You can choose to embrace the behaviors that lead to misery, to dwell in negativity, and to allow envy and resentment to poison your spirit. Or you can choose a different path. You can choose to cultivate gratitude, to embrace challenges, to learn from your mistakes, and to build meaningful relationships based on trust and reliability. The choice is yours. Choose wisely. Choose happiness.